Alright guys, let's do a video on the human lightning rod part 2. This is the first of 2 videos that you will have to watch. Okay, let's read it and then explain it. The human lightning rod part 2. The first time occurred in 1942 during a storm when Roy was working in the forest. The second, third, and fourth times occurred in 1969, 1970, and 1972. Roy thought the first 4 times that he was struck by lightning were just bad luck. But in 1973, Roy was struck a 5th time. He saw a dark storm cloud coming after him as he tried to outrun it in his pickup. After this time, he began to think it was more than coincidence. He thought there was a supernatural force coming after him. He started to carry a water bottle at all times in case his hair was set on fire again. Roy became fearful of his life. Let's read that again. The human lightning rod. The first time occurred in 1942 during a storm when Roy was working in the forest. The second, third, and fourth times occurred in 1969, 1970, and 1972. Roy thought the first 4 times that he was struck by lightning were just bad luck. But in 1973, Roy was struck a 5th time. He saw a dark storm cloud coming after him as he tried to outrun it in his pickup. After this time, he began to think it was more than coincidence. He thought there was a supernatural force coming after him. He started to carry a water bottle at all times in case his hair was set on fire again. Roy became fearful of his life. We have some vocabulary words and some other words that I want to review with you and talk about. Okay, so let's begin. The first time occurred. Here is the word occurred. When something occurs, occur. Just ignore the C, okay? Occur. Okay, not occur, occur. The first time occurred, happened. Occurred just means happened. Okay, past tense. All right. If it's present tense, it's just like that. Occur. Okay. All right. So the first time occurred in 1942 during a storm. This is a storm. This is a typhoon or a hurricane. There are other kinds of storms. 龙卷风 is a storm. Thunderstorm, snowstorm, a typhoon. So, a storm is just bad weather. Okay, extreme bad weather. Okay, so I'm going to say extreme, 极端的 weather. Okay, so extreme weather, any kind of extreme weather is a storm. For example, let's say, typhoons, right? Typhoons are storms. Okay, so extreme weather like typhoons and 龙卷风 tornadoes and things like that. Okay, so storm. The first time occurred in 1942 during a storm when Roy was working in the forest. Okay, right? So what is another way to say forest? A forest is like a jungle, right? A jungle, I don't know, right? Or maybe you want to say it's a nature park, right? So on and so forth, okay? Right? A forest, okay? There is a difference between a forest and a jungle, but we're not going to get into that, okay? All right. So when he was working in a forest, what was he doing working in the forest? Well, he's a park ranger, so he works in the forest. Okay. So, oh, here's forest. Okay. Working in the forest, the second, third, and fourth times occurred in 1969, 1970, and 1972. Second, 69, third, 1970, fourth, 1972. Okay? Roy thought the first 4 times that he was struck by lightning were just bad luck. So he thought, okay, bad luck, super bad luck. I got hit by lightning, struck by lightning 4 times. But in 1973, Roy was struck a 5th time. What happened during this time? Okay, he saw a dark storm cloud coming after him. Okay, coming after. If something is coming after you and you're running away and he's chasing you, so coming after you is to chase you. Okay, chasing him or following him, right? So he saw a dark storm cloud coming after him, chasing him, okay, as he tried to outrun it, okay. What are you trying to do when you try to outrun something? When you try to outrun something, you try to run faster than it to get away. Let's say there's a bee who wants to, get you. So you run away quickly because you think you can run faster than the bee, right? Can fly. So you try to outrun it. Okay, outrun. All right. I think you can now outrun a bee. I don't know, maybe. All right. So outrun is to run faster. Okay, run faster than it. Okay, to run faster than it, to outrun it, outrun. Okay, so he tried to outrun it in his pickup. This is a pickup, right? Yes, I think in Chinese you call it like a pika or something because it's from English, pick up, right? A pickup is this kind of car, okay? They are ubiquitous now in Taiwan. Remember the word ubiquitous? 无所不在, right? Okay, pickup. All right. So what is a pickup? A pickup basically is a small truck. Okay, that's what a pickup is, a small truck. Okay. All right. So he tried to outrun it in his pickup, but he couldn't. Okay. After this time, he began to think it was more than coincidence. This word may look like very hard to read, but it isn't, okay? So I want to make it a little bit bigger because I want to give you guys the confidence to read it. Oops, let's do that. I hate it when that happens. All right. Co, in. You just have to know you need to cut CONI, in half. Coincidence. Coincidence. And what is coincidence? Coincidence in Chinese is 巧合. Okay? Right? But in English, it's a chanced accident. What does that mean? It just means 巧合. It means that, it just happened for no reason. It's just a coincidence, right? So Roy began to think, no, lightning striking me is not just coincidence. There's something trying to get me, right? There's some force, okay, that intends, okay, that has plans to get me, okay? So he thought it was more than coincidence. Of course, he's wrong. It is just coincidence, okay? And so when you get hit by lightning, it's just coincidence. Now, uh, you might have done something to make it more likely to increase the probability. So, for example, if there's a storm and you're in the mountains, then of course your chances, the probability that you get hit by lightning increases, right? Okay. All right. So he began to think it was more than coincidence. It was more than a chance accident. Okay. 巧合 coincidence. He thought there was a supernatural force coming after him. Supernatural, right? It's just two words. Supernatural. 超自然, right? Yes, supernatural. So what is a supernatural force? Well, a supernatural force is a magic, I should say. A magic force, okay? A magical force, right? Yes, there are no magical forces. There are no supernatural forces. There are just forces. And if we can discover them, then they become natural, okay? So he began to think there was some supernatural force, magical force coming after him. What are some examples of supernatural forces? You know, if you believe in ghosts or, you know, the, you know, the gods in the sky trying to punish you, right? Or something like that, right? Or, you know, the moon, sorry, the 中秋节, you can, no, yes, or something like that where you can stand an egg. That's terrible. That you can stand an egg on its butt, whatever. All those things are supernatural forces that are not supernatural at all. Okay. All right. So supernatural force, magical force coming after him. He started to carry a water bottle. This is kind of funny. He started to carry a water bottle at all times in case, 万一, in case, right? On the chance that, in case has a direct Chinese translation, so I'll just say that in case means 万一, huh, right? 10,000 to 1. 万一. That's all. Right. In case just means this in Chinese. It means exactly this in Chinese. So you can use it right away. Okay? So he started to carry a water bottle at all times in case his hair was set on fire again. Roy became fearful of his life. So what is to be fearful of something? To be fearful of something is to be scared of something. Okay? To be scared of something. Be fearful of something. He became fearful of something. He became scared of something. All right? Okay? Or I guess I can say was. Okay? He was scared for his life, not of, sorry. This is actually very, very difficult. Okay, was. So here is of, here is for. Like I said before, 介系词无解, so you have to remember it to be fearful of, or um, to be scared for his life. Okay, all right, good. So let's let's look at the vocabulary words. Okay, right. Hey, what happened? Okay, good. Uh, occur, occur, not occur. Occur is actually very hard to say. It's easier to say occur. Occur, storm. Let me put all these. All right, occur, storm, come after. Uh, yeah, occur, storm. Or is or, right? Storm, come after, outrun, pick up. Lots of words that are compound words. Coincidence, coincidence. Super and then natural, in case, and become fearful of. Okay? All right. So that is the first part. Okay? Please listen to it. Please don't be lazy. Don't cheat. 偷懒, right? It's only 15, 20 minutes of video. So watch it, learn how to, all these words become very important in the future or even now, okay? And we might talk a little bit about that when I see you. All right, thank you for watching. See you soon.